Yo, 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 everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report RASSLIN edition. Woo! I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
I'm your boy, Skame Dollar.
Skame, what up, man? How you doing?
What up?
Fine evening. Word.
You know, same old shit. Nice. What is that?
Soraya.
Oh, that's Soraya's shirt.
Trying to get my headphones out
from
of the way.
crate?
It is.
I like that shirt.
See her name all spelled out in jizz. I mean, lightning. Had to wait until fucking Full Gear was over to rock this Full Gear crate.
Nice.
The way.
Oh, that's the Full Gear crate? That was the official one?
Yeah, he hasn't even seen the video yet because I haven't put it out. But it's going to come out before this. Aha!
No shit.
Got this, and then there's another. Where is it? Some pretty dope shit in this box, but this is the other shirt.
Oh, nice. The boombox.
Yeah. What else is on it?
Yeah, I like that.
Shit's tight, tight. But yeah, fucking Full Gear. Wow,
yeah.
What a pay-per-view.
What a pay-per-view. Fucking bangers throughout the night.
Bangers.
But yeah, fucking wild night of wrestling. MJF, he ended up having to pick Samoa Joe as his partner. So Samoa Joe's getting a future title shot.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to keep the belts over the Guns. But after the match, the Guns took out MJF because Samoa Joe had walked off. He did his job, so he was done for the night. So they attacked MJF, smashed his knee with a chair, did the thing where they wrapped it around his knee and jumped off the ropes. And then he ended up getting taken away in an ambulance. Adam Cole was there, surprised him. He showed up for support, so he was there for this entire thing. MJF gets taken out in the ambulance, yells out, "Don't let him take my title." Basically plays out throughout the night. Well, not throughout the night. Like it happened early on, but Adam Cole was gonna defend the world championship against Jay White with his fucking just had double surgery ankle. So yeah, it was pretty weird. I mean, I thought maybe he didn't really have surgery and that it was just all a work to make him be the devil, and this was going to be his plan all along. But yeah, we'll get to that a little after, I guess.
I know it's fucking hard.
Did that happen at the end? It basically started and ended the show with MJF.
Right, as they should have.
Yeah. But
bangers on MASH.
Yeah. It was a weird way to start it with that little thing because it confused me a lot, but it was dope. Ended up playing out well.
Indeed, it did. It certainly did.
One of Sting's final matches happened. We had that trios match with Darby Allin, Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that was all. Again, I say this a lot on this show because it's fucking true a lot. The whole show was fucking dope. Like, It just got better and better and better and better.
Crowd was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But yeah, that match, the way they came out, I really liked how Sting and Darby and Adam Copeland had the makeup. Obviously, Sting rocks the makeup. Darby had like half his face painted. And then
they messed up the entrance though. They messed up the entrance. They had Darby and Edge side by side.
I know.
And then Sting on the end. They should have had Sting in the
middle. Yeah.
And then Eat's face on the other side.
That's what I thought too.
Dope.
It would have been
a nice little screensaver or shot or whatever, picture of the mag.
Yep.
If they still do the wrestling mags, it's probably all online now. But
oh yeah, speaking of wrestling mags, Wrestling Observer Radio magazine is not, or what? Not I said radio, not the radio show. The magazine is going to stop being published, I think, either at the end of this year or sometime early next year. It's going to be online only.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, damn, I didn't
Seems
know
to
people
be I didn't even know they still had an active magazine. That's crazy.
had no fucking idea. No fucking clue. Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk the Christian's entrance with the
children
choir?
The orphan choir. That shit was great.
All of them rocking turtlenecks.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Funny. The patriarchy. I guess is his official stable name now. That's they kept referring to him as. I guess that's the official stable name.
I missed it I missed that the first time. I'm thinking of watching it again tonight, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah,
I had time to rewatch one match, and I watched that goddamn death match.
Oh yeah, that was the one that I practically missed the whole match, so I watched that. That is the freshest in my mind right now.
Yeah.
So we watched that fucking 4 or 5 hours ago. Yeah, Nick Wayne and Darby Allin. I love watching them niggas wrestle together. Crazy spots because all them niggas are crazy. Sting didn't do a balcony dive. He's saving that for his last match. Excuse me. I'm assuming. But he did jump off of the fucking ring apron, which is still crazy because that nigga's somebody's grandfather. So,
yep. 60-something-year-old man.
Oh, yeah. Ric Flair was there, too.
Yeah, Ric Flair. That dope-ass suit of his.
That suit was fucking fire. It really was.
Putting Justin Roberts to shame.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that shit
I seen Justin Roberts when I rewatched the death match.
Uh-huh.
I seen Justin Roberts' suit again. I was like, that shit was trash. Compared to Ric Flair's suit, that shit was trash.
Bro, had Rick not rocked that, and that was the crazy thing, like the material in Justin Roberts' outfit, that is where the money was spent. The design was very bland. But the shit he wore on Dynamite was fucking Bruce Buffer-esque. And then, like you said...
And that's basically what Ric Flair had at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and then Ric Flair came out with like a purple fucking... God damn, that shit was dope. Fucking 3-piece suit, man. Shit. I'm not getting old. I don't love tailored suits. That shit ain't a thing in my life, bro. Anyways.
I appreciate them, but I wouldn't wear them.
I have several.
Not unless I absolutely have to.
I love wearing them. Yeah, because I'm like, if I'm going to get dressed up and have to go somewhere,
if I have to get dressed up and go somewhere, I don't belong there.
Facts.
So that's that.
That's why he stays home. He's always naked. He doesn't go anywhere.
No, I go anywhere where they let you walk in barefoot. Those are my types of places to hang out.
Crack houses,
dive bars, outside.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Road. Yeah, anywhere they throw peanuts on the floor. Cassidy, Orange Cassidy, Moxley was a good one for the international championship.
Yeah, shit. I forgot all about that match. Yeah, that was a solid one too, man.
Yeah, Cassidy got Moxley on that one, got his revenge. It's basically he felt like he wasn't the real champ because he didn't beat Moxley for it after all that shit that went down with Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So that was his little icing on the cake there for his second reign.
I think this is second one. Yeah.
Because he lost it and then he got second reign.
Yeah, that shit did
girl Sheeta
a few times.
Girl Sheeta lost her belt.
Sad.
Tony Storm, the timeless Tony Storm, with a fucking comical moment at the end of the match with the fucking, was it a little frying pan or something in her ass cheek? And it was like clearly visible in her tights.
Something like that, bro.
It was some kind of metal pan or spatula or some shit.
All right, so
she put it in her ass, which you can clearly see. And
it kept sliding through her trunks into her
hip attack. The hip attack ass blast to Sheeta, and was able to pick up the win with that.
I love that match. This nigga Cortez, he was watching it, and I guess he skipped to the second part of the video, but he skipped too far ahead, and he saw the ending of the match, and he's like, "Oh shit, Tony Storm won." He's like, "Damn." So I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? And he's like, what? It's like, bro, I just told you I was about to watch that fucking match. Why'd you spoil the ending? And he's like, yo, I'm mad sorry. So I fucked with that nigga for like 2 minutes. Yeah, he still don't even know. Like I told him I didn't watch
didn't even
it.
tell him yet?
Nah, so I told him I was gonna talk shit about him on the episode. He's like, all right, word, I'll watch that shit. Cause you always be giving me shout outs, so it's fair. You can talk shit. Gotcha, nigga. I already watched the match, motherfucker. And it was great. Shit.
No.
Them cheeks though.
After this one, that new girl, Mariah May, the new signing that they had, she came out with a thing of roses for Tony Storm. So maybe Tony Storm's going to get a minion or like a stalker type fan or something.
Yeah, because yeah, she's going to be like the what is that? The adoring fan. The Bethesda games. Yes.
And then what I thought was going to be the match of the night, the ladder match for the tag team championship. Because I just thought this was a regular 4-way until I started watching the buy-in. I was like, when the fuck did this become a ladder match?
Dude.
But yeah, I was expecting some crazy shit in this one.
And we got some crazy shit.
We got it, but that fucking death match was just that much better.
It was. And we're not going to diminish this match.
No, not at all. Especially like the biggest thing that's still fresh in my mind from this match was Brody's Gonzo bomb to whoever it was on the ladder. Was it Cash?
No, it wasn't FTR. It was FTR. Ricky Starks,
Cash did the splash to somebody.
Who were the other teams?
LFI, La Faction with Rush and Drilistico, Ricky Starks, Big Bill, FTR, and Kings of the Black Throne.
It was Drilistico.
Brody and Malachi.
Brody put Drilistico through that shit.
Oh, that's who yeah. I just remember the Gonzo bomb. That shit was fucking brutal.
Yeah, because somebody did a splash to the ladder. The ladder fell off, and then they put it back.
No, the ladder happened after. The splash happened second.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because then that was when Homeboy almost tripped and lost his balance. Such a good fucking match. And for real, this fucking match this pay-per-view started with like a B+ match in the buy-in stuff. Like it started with a B+ and literally shot through the fucking roof. But yeah, that I seriously thought, I was like, this is the match of the night. I don't know if it's a match of the year in my book, but I'm like, it's up there. I'm gonna have to fucking do some recapping over here in the next couple of weeks just to refresh my memory on everything. All the spots were crazy good. Everybody put in their work. Brody King and Big Bill. Meat. The meat chants, bro.
The back and forth meat slaps.
Oh my god, dog. just everything about that shit, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But, as much as we like that shit, there's one match that we really just want to talk about. Like, we could have spent basically 2 hours talking about this fucking match. But anyway,
Starks and Big Bill won the 4-way, keep their belts, which I was a little surprised by. But props to them for giving a fresh team the belts, or keeping the fresh team with belts. Yeah, I like it, man, because Bill's just... Which ties in with something that happened afterward that I was going to bring up too.
Bill's just muscle, and Ricky Starks is like, he's the face of the franchise, and I like this too because
they're the new Shawn Michaels Diesel.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to say, like, it's given Ricky Starks the confidence that to become like the singles champ at a major level, because he's got the talent, but he's not there yet. But you can see him owning it week after week. He's just like coming into like, oh, this nigga, he's owning being a champ. So it's great to see that shit, because I've liked Ricky Starks since the first time I saw that nigga on AEW. Like, that's my guy. And here we are.
Yeah, he grew on me. I hated him. I didn't hate him, but I didn't like him at first. He grew on me.
It's just like how I hate Adam Hangman Page. I don't hate Adam Hangman Page. I just hate his fucking wrestling gimmick. I don't resonate with it, but the nigga's a solid wrestler. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. So TBS Championship match.
3-way.
We
Fire.
now have the 3-way: Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Chris Statlander. We now have the youngest AEW champ in history. Well, in AEW history, Julia Hart. Her and Rio were both 22, but she's a few years younger. I mean, a few months younger than what Riho was when she won.
Oh, okay. Because I was
when
like,
she won the women's championship
too. Word.
Yeah, they were both 22, but she's a few months younger. I forgot how many they said.
Wow. Hell yeah.
But yeah, very happy they put the belt on Julia Hart. She's on a hot streak right now, so why not? I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no, just hot. 3 asses.
Yeah, give her Minion, give her Sky Blue, give her Willow, and let her do her heel shit. Cause she comes out with Brody, but Brody can't really do shit.
Do anything, right?
Yeah, he just kind of just stands there and looks intimidating. If she had somebody that can get involved in the matches to keep that like heel shit going.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be a little better.
She has the potential to start what Brandy Rhodes tried to do with like that Nightmare Collective shit.
Yeah,
all the bad girls. And like
a little spin off of the House of Black.
This is the time, like
the she Black Hearts or something like that.
Yeah, have a stable of just bad bitches who are also part of House of Black, but then they separate, do their own thing. And like, this is the time to do that kind of faction, like right now.
Yeah, because then it will make sense because it will tie in with her doing what she can to keep the belt.
By any means necessary, and that's how you can beat Jade Cargill's run. Because she has a squad of bitches that are fucking shit up for her and with her. So.
Yep. And finally, actually, the signee was announced before.
Will
Ospreay, which we assumed, but you never know. Glad it wasn't Goldberg. Glad it wasn't Ronda.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah.
I'm like, Ric Flair's enough, bro.
Yeah,
I'm glad they're not trying to let this. I'm glad they're not letting this nigga wrestle. Like you can be part of the mix, Rick. You can get kicked in the dick, but you're not fucking wrestling.
It's something. I think it was on social media. Somebody recorded something where Ric Flair was talking to someone backstage, and Jay Lethal walked by. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett walked by, and they kind of stopped, looked back at each other, and then Jay Lethal like laughed and walked away. So I don't know, maybe season a rematch or some bullshit. Or maybe it was just, maybe it's just a little social media spot. But
if he does wrestle, it'll be during Sting's match. During Sting's last match. If that
would make the most sense.
And that would make the most sense. And I'd be okay with that because again, he are not the focus of the match. I bitch about it, but I'll be okay about it, I guess. I guess.
But big match of the night. Best Texas death match in AEW history for sure.
Absolutely.
Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page. Texas death match. I just burped in my mouth.
I was going to say
that with you.
I think I was saying this to Cortez earlier while I was watching it again. I think that's the most violent match that I've ever seen a mainstream wrestling promotion put on.
Yep. I seen an article that basically said those exact words.
Oh, okay. So I'm like watching the shit. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen anything this violent within, like, we have shows on TV.
They mentioned it a bunch of times on this pay-per-view, like after it happened, while it happened, and then like every article was saying the same thing. Obviously, I mean, I watch deathmatch wrestling, so I've seen some wild shit. But this is definitely some wild shit for
some like mainstream companies. Yeah, the big fucking companies. Corporate companies, bro. Like the
companies with TV deals.
Yeah, I've never seen anything as violent in my fucking life. I thought
it was
that street fight. That street fight a couple years ago with Santana Ortiz and Best Friends. They had like that parking lot brawl. That was at the time to me. I was like, damn. One. Again, not talking about ECW.
That and the Britt Baker.
Thunder
Rosa
match.
Yeah. Those are and then the tag team, there was the Bunny and somebody versus Anna Jay and Ty.
Dude, that shit was brutal.
They got down on that shit too.
But again, not
But
ECW, not GCW, not when I'm not talking about the fringe wrestling promotions.
yeah, the deathmatch
You got
promotions, but yeah.
corporate dollar bills, TV deal money. Never seen anything so violent. Again, I know it's
Mhm.
on pay per view, but still, like NWA did
And
cocaine on TV on pay per view, and we still don't know what the fallout of that is. So apparently, you can murder somebody on wrestling, but don't put cocaine in your nose because.
mhm. A nice little thing with Swerve's trunks, the like striped shits.
Uh-huh.
Seen an article that they took a screenshot of his one of his stories from some social media where he posted a picture of Bray Wyatt in the Fiend character with his gear side by side. So it was a little tribute to Bray, which was cool.
Nice. That
But
was tight.
yeah, this match fucking had everything, man. There was cinder blocks, glass, barbed wire, staple guns,
Metal. Lots of
metal.
metal.
Yeah. Fucking it was wild. Blood drinking,
Yeah. Yeah.
vampire. We had vampire shit.
Yeah. I'm watching this shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this nigga's drinking his blood. What the fuck? I'm like losing my shit. And Cortez is like, yo, swerve this. And I was like, I'm not listening to him. This is hindsight. And I'm like, yo, I like relaxed after that spot. I'm like, yo, this nigga Hangman is a fucking savage. He's like, wait, Hangman was doing all that shit? I didn't give him details. I was like, nigga, I've been freaking out over the last 5 minutes because this nigga Hangman. I'm like, he's still a bitch.
Yeah, Heyman
but
was beating the shit out of. Well, first up, Swerve came out with his intro. He had the dancers doing the Nana dance.
Right. Yeah,
Prince Nana came out, had his little dance with them. And then they had their little entrance. Hangman didn't give a fuck about an entrance. He just came out and started beating the shit out of Swerve before Swerve was even done with his entrance.
Fucking came in there hot.
But yeah, he fucking hit him with the staple gun in the chest, in the mouth, on the cheeks, all over the body.
Times. His arms, everywhere, bro.
Stapled one of his kids' finger paintings to Swerve's cheek.
The stapled his contract.
Yeah. As he was like bleeding all over the place, like Swerve was leaking pretty bad. He fucking Hangman lays underneath him and starts drinking his blood. Probably the most savage shit I've seen in a match like that. That shit was crazy.
That's when I was like, wait, this is like 7 minutes into this match? Where the a little context.
Bro, at one point in the match, I don't remember how long it was going on. I was just lost in the match. Like I was trying to keep track of time to see how long they were going. And then like as I watched, I was like, yo, I don't even remember what time I started this shit.
Dude, I
was caught up. But at one point I was literally like, yo, they haven't even gotten to the glass yet.
Right.
Because I remember watching it live when they get to the broken glass spot. And then when it finally comes, I was like, damn, this is like deep into the match. And then it still wasn't even done.
That was about the halfway mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little context. I had walked away and came back live. This is for the viewers. I came back and saw the carnage. I was like, what the fuck did I just... This nigga was like, yo, this is the craziest match I've seen. And I was like, nigga, I'm going to go take the longest piss. So I walked away for like 5 minutes just to make sure. Because like you could tell the match was getting towards the end. And I walked away and I came upstairs and I hear Swerve Strickland. I'm like, fuck. Even knowing this nigga won and like watching it again or watching it for the first time, like, wow, what a fucking match. What a match. Nana got fucking slammed through the table. Fucking,
he took the dead eye through the table.
Yeah, that's what it was. He put the
Hangman took a Death Valley driver on a cinder block that was on the edge of the apron,
and it didn't break. It didn't give.
No, it didn't break. It did break a bit. Like it cracked, and then they must have threw it off the apron. Then it shattered. They broke more into pieces on the mat itself. But
that wasn't a real cinder block.
It didn't give.
It was supposed to give, and it didn't. And the fact that it didn't just means that bump was that much harder.
Yeah, Hangman looked like he took it right in the shoulder too.
Yeah, which sucks. I can't fucking sleep wrong on my shoulder.
Yeah, for real.
The fuck, nigga?
Same here.
Like, wait, oh shit! Snap, 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 snap. Fucking yeah! What a crazy match, man. Yeah. By the week's end, well, by the time this fucking shit airs, I'll probably have watched that match like 3 or 4 times. Easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, damn.
And it's funny when at one point Brian Cage comes out to interfere for Swerve, and like after all the like, there was still a few minutes left in the match, and all the brutality we had before that. Brian Cage sets up a table, picks up Hangman to try to powerbomb him through it, and the crowd they still have the balls to start chanting, "We want fire."
Yeah.
And I loved it. It was so funny. I was like, yo, all this carnage,
all this
and
shit.
they want fucking more.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's what you give the people what they want. And I was talking, I wish, again, like, I watched it live with you, but I made the comment to Cortez, and that's that made me trigger. Like, I had no idea. I didn't read any articles about the match because I just watched it and I wanted to go into it blind, well, as blind as possible. But as I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, this is as close as we can get to gladiator games. I'm like, UFC ain't this violent. Boxing ain't this violent. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, as soon as somebody gets sliced open and it's bad enough, the match stops. Like, in wrestling, you get sliced open on purpose. In and check them. You know? I'm like, you get knocked out in wrestling, the match stops. It stops in wrestling. Or at least it should stop. But there have been plenty of times where, like, this nigga's clearly not all with it. And they keep, you know what I mean? So, like, it just made me realize how
split his bicep open with barbed wire, duct tape that shit closed, and finished his match.
Yeah. Like, this is as close as we'll ever get to watching people.
And, like, that was back in the day. They're not doing shit close to that now, but it was still, it's still different.
It was shockingly awesome. I fucking love violence. I'm like, it's scripted, yo. I don't.
This coming from the man who won't watch death matches with me,
because them shits is fucking
violent.
Yeah,
exactly what you just said you liked.
I love a certain type of violence. I don't like slicing violence, and there's a lot of slicing in the shit that you watch.
Not a lot, but there is some.
There's mostly slicing. All the crazy blood spots come from like slicing. But in that shit that you watch, it's not hidden. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, my triceps hanging out my fucking off my bone. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, fuck, nigga, give me a warning. I can watch a nigga get fucking, you know, be on a medical table and get sliced open and all that crazy shit. But yeah, there's just something about seeing like shards of glass rip somebody open in real time. And that's the thing. AEW doesn't use real glass. It's not real glass. The shit you watch is used real glass, and that's kind of where I get. They
literally go to Home Depot, and get a shitload of glass doors,
plate glass, and glass doors.
Whatever. Like plywood boards that they get to do the staple boards and the knife boards and all that shit.
Like I can do light tubes, I can do barbed wire, I can do fire, I can do like stabs and shit like that.
You can't do somebody getting power bombed on a board full of steak knives.
No. I guess it depends on, and this is gonna sound really weird, but it depends on where their arms land. Like this whole kind of shit. When I see cuts like on the inside,
they're not standing straight up either. They're laid down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That I can definitely do.
It's not a bed of nails situation.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, whew.
No. I realized that as you were describing it, I was like, oh no, it's nothing like that.
No, okay.
They're laying on the top of the blades with the blade sticking up.
Yeah, I can see that, because like that's just like elongated barbed wire in my brain. As crazy as it sounds.
Another thing that they started doing is cutting soda cans in half and like stapling those to boards. So it's just a bunch of half cut soda cans that you get power bombed on.
I've gotten can cut before, and that shit sucks, bro. Depending on how old you are, like, nigga, the can openers weren't always that great when we were coming up as children, bro. So I remember getting sliced open with fucking sharp metal and stuff like that.
Somebody in my family did that. I think it was my one of my uncles.
Oh,
I think it was my dad, one of my dad's brothers, sliced his finger in my grandmother's kitchen, and there was blood everywhere.
oh, yeah. So that's my trauma, I guess. Like slicing, literal slicing, like stabbing and shit. Like, it's weird.
It's a standard weapon in GCW.
Right. So the slicing is fucked up, and yeah, that's where I draw the line, because again, with AEW, there's not slicing. There's puncturing, but there's no slicing. Okay, here's glass. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna blade myself. All right, cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like that's where I have an issue with the real glass. And you don't know when that shit's coming in like GCW. And I'll watch like a highlight reel, but I'll be like, whoo. I need to go smoke some weed. I gotta go masturbate or something. I gotta get my mind off of this right now.
Yeah, those guys really love pain.
Yeah, so again, I appreciate it. It's just not for me. That stuff. When it comes to like real glass, I can't fucking real glass, bitch.
Speaking of appreciate the shit out of Hangman and Swerve for this match. I'm not going to talk shit about Hangman ever again for this one.
I don't like him. I don't care. You don't have to.
I'm still not a fan of his, but I'm not going to talk shit about him anymore.
I've never denied
he's cool.
I've never denied his wrestling abilities. Like I said, he's just not my guy. He's not for me. He's not my champ. I don't like his game.
No, but we've seen him in death matches before, but there was something about this one. Maybe because it was the personal angle with the kid and all that shit. But I don't know. It was different. I don't know. I just enjoyed the shit out of this.
I'm glad your opinion of him has changed. Mine has not. Until he gets rid of that cowboy shit, I can't ride with him. I'm just not. I don't like cowboy stuff. Like,
it's lame. It's a little lame.
Yeah. The minute he gets off the cowboy shit, I'll probably put his dick in my mouth. Like, you know.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Adam. Oh, oh God. How many more matches?
There was 2 more after that. It was the tag team match between the Golden Jets, which is Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho.
That's right. That was a good one too.
Yeah, great match. Young Bucks put their title shot on the line. So Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho ended up winning this match. So they now get the title shot, which, like I mentioned earlier, with the fresh tag team keeping the belts and Big Bill and Ricky Starks. Kind of glad the Young Bucks don't have that title shot again. I thought it was kind of bullshit when they wanted the shot to begin with, because I know they're probably not booking themselves this way. It's probably Tony, but it still comes off like you're an EVP of the company and you're booking yourself to continuously be in the title picture.
I think that's part of the whole shit, though. I think that's part of. I don't disagree with you, but I think that's part of the bigger storytelling. Like, they want us to feel a certain way, so they're going heel sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, because they did threw a temper tantrum at the end of this match,
and this is the second time they've done that.
Basically solidified, their heel turn. They even went as far as to say they're stopping that being the Elite vlog show they do on YouTube. So we're probably going to get some kind of rebrand on that shit, make it more of a heel thing than it is the like feel good behind the scenes kind of thing that they usually do.
Hell yeah. Because again, Young Bucks, I've never denied their talent. I fucking love watching their matches, but it's the way they present themselves. I can't get behind it. These niggas go full heel all the way, and they're douchebags. Like how they're still douchebags. Like, yo, again, not my favorite, but I love a good bad guy. You know, like what can I say? Like, and that's
what I'm hoping for. But you know, them good old Christian boys.
Yeah, we'll see.
They may not go to that level that we're looking for.
Yeah,
kind of like Swerve did. Which I did see an article where Swerve mentioned that he's a new like bring shit to a new level of villainy. Good. For AEW. He says only him and Christian are doing like real type heel shit.
Yeah. Now, because MJF is he's face like 100%.
Yeah. So Swerve is totally embracing it. So maybe the Bucks will.
But I don't.
A note of his.
I was gonna say I don't need the Bucks to go to that level though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they don't need to go that drastic.
Yeah,
but they just need to be more of a heel than they were before.
absolutely. They tested the waters, bro. Like, you got booed at home, nigga. You got booed at home, bro. Just embrace it. Just embrace it. Because the sooner you do that, the quicker shit can turn around. You know, getting like Cody Rhodes shit. Like, I know he's in WWE doing his thing, and I'll never go heel because I have a daughter. But I'm like, bro, if that nigga went heel, like, shit would be totally different for him right now. I think it would have took his popularity to a whole different level. But again, some people stick with their convictions. Nigga, I'm chasing that popularity and those paychecks. If I'm a wrestler, are you crazy? I'm going heel. Let's go. What do I gotta do? Yo, Sabu, hit me with some heel shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hitting everybody up, nigga. Tell me how to be the best fucking bad guy. You know, but yeah, that match again. Not having. So I missed that Swerve and Hangman match live. So seeing this second match, not second match, but that tag team match, I was like, damn, this match is really fucking good. I don't know if it would have been as impactful had I watched that death match in real time as well. So I'm kind of glad I didn't see that death match because, like, I think I would have been just still focused on what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Like, at least the first half. At least the first half.
There was a little bit of that for me,
right? Yeah, like the first half of the match, I would have not been in it. Like,
yeah, like when Jericho bladed his arm.
Oh yeah,
for the stair spot. His arm got stuck between the stairs, and they fucking slammed it a couple times. And he bladed his Judas Effect arm to make it look like he was more injured and shit. I was trashing that, but then it paid off in the story towards the end of it, like leading into him not being able to use the Judas Effect and all that shit.
Yep.
But yeah, coming out of that fucking death match, it's like, yo, this is stupid. What are you doing?
Yeah,
like, it's doesn't make any sense.
And did you see at the end of the match? It was like he showed it to the camera. It was fucking split open, bro. Like, that nigga's getting stitches. Like, he cut his shit, or at least it got cut open throughout the match. And that was another point that hit home. I was like, yeah, I'm like, this almost anywhere else, this would have stopped, you know, with like combat sports like this. No, this is not happening. You know, maybe hockey would be the only thing.
One thing we forgot to mention, that's fucking spot with Darby taking the slam on the apron.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a choke slam?
Some shit like that.
I think it was a choke slam from Luchasaurus on the apron.
Put that nigga up over the ropes and broke his back, bro.
He didn't land on the apron and bounce off like most people do. He hit it so hard he like skipped off the edge of the apron. It was brutal. There was a lot of those last night. I mean, yeah. two nights ago. What, today's Monday? Yeah. There's a lot of shit on Saturday night. Crazy. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Main event, MJF, Jay White, which was supposed to happen. Then became Adam Cole versus Jay White, and then became MJF versus Jay White again because he returned in an ambulance to have this match versus Jay White.
Classic Attitude Era shit, baby.
Yep. All he needed to do was chug a beer on the way down to the ring. But yeah, it was fucking great match. Kind of. I wouldn't say a letdown for MJF matches, but it wasn't his best. Same thing with Jay White. I've seen Jay White do great shit, but it wasn't one of his best for some reason. But they had a fucking lot to follow.
Right. And I don't think it's just there are matches you watch for the action, and then there are matches you watch for storyline payoffs. And that was the storyline payoff.
And we kind of didn't even get that. We kind of didn't even get that.
You didn't get what you wanted.
True.
I got what I wanted. I didn't really give a shit about the whole last thing. But
I was just expecting a reveal. I mean, probably get it on TV, which would bring up ratings, which makes sense.
And that's where I was going at, because you don't want to have a paywall up on that kind of story reveal. You know what I mean? Because it's secondary. This is how you carry the rest of you still carry this storyline until the end of the year by not revealing that person on pay-per-view.
Yeah, because we still got that last pay-per-view to go to. So
yeah,
you know what, that match, that's going to be the matchup. So,
and again, the storytelling. MJF didn't put on his best match because he was injured. Like I realized that,
and they were a little bit sabotaged because they were supposed to do a table spot, but the table gave out because of all the beatings that it took throughout the night.
Throughout the rest of the night, right? Exactly. The chops, though. Wow. Yeah. Those were Gunther.
And props to MJF for still doing the dive off the top rope to the broken table.
To the floor?
That was already on the floor. Yeah, it basically just dropped the elbow to a man on the floor.
Yeah.
That was laying on top of a pile of table.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah. Gunther style chops, that table spot. Yeah, it was good, man. I liked it. Jay, again, I understand you're disappointed, but coming from a pure standpoint of storytelling, Jay's not going to put on his best match because this nigga's injured. You know what I mean? He's not going to give it 100% because I'm fucking Jay White. I'm fucking Switchblade. I don't need to. I'm about to just whip your ass. Versus MJF coming in, you know, like, oh, scrappy underdog. Again, how? You know, this is how. So you keep that face momentum. Everybody forgets about the fucking mask shit because MJF finally won. And then we watch Dynamite. They bring that shit up. Everyone, oh shit, not us. But, you know, people, oh shit, I totally forgot about that because MJF finally got his belt back, you know. So I think we're a little bit more analytical when we're watching shit. Because we watch wrestling as fans, but immediately after we say what we say as a fan, it's like, but you know, then we critique the shit out of it. I don't think a lot of people do that. Most people just take it in. So yeah, we'll see. If we don't, I think if we don't hear anything by Rampage, why even do it? You know. But we'll see. We see. We gotta see. We gotta wait.
Yeah, I was expecting at least a jumping, if not a reveal, to end the pay-per-view, but they just kind of ended it after the match with basically MJF and Adam Cole hugging it out.
Yeah,
that's basically how the shit ended.
And then for me being live, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, Tony Khan? Where the fuck is the signing?
Oh, yeah.
That shit was
one of the times
funny.
He disappeared. It happened during one of the times he disappeared.
It happened right before the death match. Like I had this, like skipping through the replay. I'm like, oh, I didn't miss a lot. You know, I missed a lot of the in between shit, which I don't really give a fuck about, the promos and stuff in between matches. And yeah, the signing and the Texas death match. It's pretty much all that I really missed. You know, being a dad, husband, and shit. But yeah, it was fun. It was a great pay-per-view, man. Fucking great.
Good fucking show.
Good show. Charlie, good show. All right. I heard MJF signed a contract already with AEW till 2027.
Rumored. Yeah.
Rumored. Heard that. Trying to think what other rumors, because that fucking death match completely fucked me on other wrestling news. I don't think anything big.
Yeah, I didn't see anything big.
All right, word. Thank you guys for fucking with us. This is the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Make sure you follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit the motherfucking bell icon and leave a comment or two. Skame, where can they follow you, bro?
Follow me at Skame666.
Where to follow me? I'm at the Beatnik. Thank you guys. We'll be back next week. No. Oh, will we be back next week? I'll figure it out.
Me.
Happy Thanksgiving. All that shit. Oh, speaking of Thanksgiving, I heard that Thanksgiving movie is the best Scream movie since Scream, the original.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, nice. Oh, maybe I'll go fucking see that shit.
Love me in the theater. I'm definitely watching that one.
Yeah, so like I want to watch it. Yeah.
You remember the Grindhouse?
Yeah, that's the Thanksgiving shit.
That's one of the
Yeah, Hobo with a shotgun.
There's only two movies left from those fake movies that haven't been made yet.
And we're getting them, dog. I remember sitting in that fucking theater with you. It was Copley, I think. We went to the Copley Theater. Not Copley, Commons. Boston Commons.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
We sat there for that double feature, and I remember saying, like, yo, like, are these real movies or are they fake? Because if they're fake, they gotta make these. And here we are, what, 20 some odd years later? Hobo with a Shotgun, great fucking movie. Please watch that shit if you haven't seen it. It's fucking great. What was the other one that came out?
Yeah, I forgot the other one.
I've seen all of them, so I had to see this one. But the trailer was called Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
I know, it's the same shit, I know. But yeah, oh my word, it's... So yeah, now I kind of want to see it in the theaters. But, word, we'll be back potentially next week. Holidays are here. This is the time of year where I spend time with my family, physically and on the phone, digitally. And I also get lazy as fuck, so I don't know if I want to do any editing, so we'll see. Peace, motherfuckers.